The Jews just left Egypt. They are traveling through Sinai Desert, but at that moment, the Pharaoh who has freed them just a few days ago is deciding to chase after them to return them back into slavery. He catches up to them on the seventh day when Jews are standing right in front of Red Sea. Water is in front of the Jews, and the Egyptian army is behind them. But here, a miracle happens. The waters split, and Jews are walking through the sea on a dry land. As soon as Jews finished walking through the sea, the Egyptian army is entering the seabed in order to catch up to them. But the waters return and the Egyptian army drowns. This was the moment when Jews became fully free, because at that moment and on, there was no Egyptian army that was able to return them back into slavery. This is why the holiday of Passover is celebrated for 7 days or for 8 days outside of the land of Israel. But there is also a spiritual side to this story. When Jews were enslaved in Egypt, they were sunken into lowly Egyptian culture, which was purely materialistic. They were working hard with physical labor. All they knew was materialistic world. Kabbalah explains to us that dry land is a metaphor for physical world, and water, sea or ocean, is a metaphor for spiritual worlds. One of the reasons being that everything what we see on a dry land is revealed to everyone's eye, and water is hiding all its inhabitants. We are always able to see the physical world, but spiritual worlds are hidden from our eyes. When the Jews came to the Red Sea split. That means that the Jews were able to see inside of the spiritual worlds. They were shown that they are not just physical materialistic beings. They also have a spiritual side to them. They have a soul. And this is, they were becoming truly free people. Because a person who sees himself as purely materialistic existence can never be free, because he is always limited by the physical realm. He is enslaved by it. Soul is what is allowing a person to feel himself liberated from these materialistic limitations. This is why Jews were completely free only after they realized that they are not only physical beings, but they also and primarily are spiritual beings.